defective item. Okay. So P will be the probability of success. Since X is for the defective item, P also will be for the defective item. So P will be the probability of getting a defective item. So what was the P value? 0.05. So we can solve it either by binomial or we can solve it by using Poisson. So we try to solve this one by using Poisson, just for practice. So Poisson means what you need. Which value are you finding? Lambda. What is the formula to find lambda? NP. So right? Lambda is equal to NP. So 1000 into 0.05. Yes? Oh sorry, 20. 20 into 0.05. 1. So lambda equal to 1. So start write the definition first. For Poisson distribution, probability of capital X equal to small x is equal to e power minus lambda, lambda power x by x factorial. X varies from 0, 1, 2, etc. to infinity. Okay, now start the first subdivision. What is the first one you have to find? At least 2 defective. At least means greater than or equal to. At least means minimum. So you have to find greater than or equal to. So write first subdivision. Probability of x greater than or equal to 2. So greater than or equal to 2, how many values are possible? 0, 1. Greater than or equal to 2, how many values are possible? 2 to 20, because small n is equal to 20, 2 to 20. Let us start from 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. up to 20. Whether that will be easy or complementary? Complementary. So what is the complementary for this one? Probability of x less than 2. Less than 2, how many values are possible? 0 and 1. Whether 0 is inclusive? Why? Defective behavior. 0 means what is the meaning? No defective at all. That is also possible. So this is equal to 1 minus probability of x equal to 0 plus probability of x is equal to 1. So substituting a formula 1 minus 1. First case x equal to 0. So e power minus 1 into 1 power 0 by 0 factorial plus x equal to 1. E power minus 1 into 1 power 1 by 1 factorial. First case x equal to 0, second case x equal to 1. What will happen now? 1 to the power of 0? 1. 0 factorial? 1. 1 factorial? 1. Everything else will become 1. Have only e power minus 1. So how many times e power minus 1?
2 times.
2 times. Here one term and the next one. So get this term to be 1 minus 2 e power minus 1. Find the answer using a calculator. Zero point 0.24. Are you supposed to find the probability value now? What was the original question? Actual one? Find the number of packets. So this is the chance of one packet having more than 2 defective. You have identified the total number of packets. How do you find it? What is the overall number of packets you are having? 1000. So this is for one packet means for 1000 packet, 1000 into this value. So right? Total number of packets is equal to 1000 into 0.264. What will be the answer? 264. Whole number. Number of packets no, so it should be a whole number, not decimal. 264. What is the second subdivision? At most. At most means maximum. So what you have to find? Less than or equal to. Okay, so second one, probability of x less than or equal to 2. So how many values are possible? 0, 1 and 2 because less than or equal to. So 2 is included. So probability of x equal to 0 plus x equal to 1 plus x equal to 2. So e power minus 1 power 0 by 0 factorial plus e power minus 1 power 1 by 1 factorial. E power minus 1 square by 2 factorial. X equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2. So what is common everywhere?
E power minus 1.
We take outside, what is the value in the first one?
1.
Second one? 1. Third one? 1 by 2. 2 factorial is 2. So here it is 2 plus 1 by 2. What is 2 plus 1 by 2? 5 by 2. If you don't know this, consider it as LCM. 5 by 2 into e power minus 1. Consider it as decimal and solid. That's why we have it calculator. Find the answer.
0.91.
0.91. 91. 0.919. Identify the total number of packets. Into 1000, you will get it as 919. Write that one. Total number of packets is equal to 1000 into 0.919. So that is equal to 919. Now the last case. What is the last case? Exactly 2. Exactly 2 means x equal to 2. So right. Probability of x equal to 2. So substitute x equal to 2. E power minus 1 square by 2 factorial. So e power minus 1 by 2.
0.036.
Two different answers. I need one answer. E power minus 1 by 2. 0.183. You are getting same answer no? Only different answers? No. Identify the number of packets? 180. Actually tell me this answer no? It is exactly 0.183 or any other different cases or that?
0.183.
183. You are having this number of decimal places, right? Either you approximate your answer to 3 decimal places or 4 decimal places. Since there is 1000, you can approximate to 3 decimal places. Minimum all the answers should be approximated 3 decimal places. So 3 decimal places means you get it as 0.183, right? Okay, then you have to go for the rounding of error. What is the round of error? Rounding of error. Greater than or equal to 5 means you add 1 to the previous one. You are approximating to 3 decimal places. Check the fourth place. Okay, what is the number here? 9. Since this is greater than 5, you add 1 to the previous number. So what we are answer? 184. So your approximate answer is 0.184. So total number of packets will be 180. That approximations you do it correctly in your calculations. Because of that you should not miss the marks. Because the answer script has made 184. But you have get 182. Okay, so do the approximations correctly and writing the decimal answers. Okay, we need out this problem. Can you solve the same problem by binomial or not? Binomial means what will be the formula? NCX, P power x, Q power n minus x. Which will be easy, binomial or Poisson? Poisson. Because binomial means you go for NCR form. Then P power x, Q power n minus x. So let's discuss the same case. X equal to 0, x equal to 1, x equal to 2. What is the n value? 20 here. Okay, if you go by binomial, what happens? 20 C0. P value is 0.05. The whole power 0. Q value. What will be the Q value? 0.95. The whole power n minus x. So 20 minus 0 plus 20 C1. 0.05 the whole power 1. 0.95 the whole power 19 plus 20 C2 0.05 the whole square 0.95 the whole power 80, which will be easy to solve. Poisson. So only always you prefer to go for Poisson than binomial. The same problems can be solved by binomial also. But what is the easiest and quickest way of solving the problem? Poisson. Because here we have to calculate all these numbers now. But in Poisson, e power minus lambda is going to be common for all the terms. Only you have to calculate for lambda power x by x factorial. That is the advantage we have for Poisson than in binomial. Calculation part will be little bit lengthier, but in Poisson we can do the calculation easily. Okay, so whichever is your preference, you will go by that one in your examination, that is your choice. But it is mentioned means you will go only by that distribution. Okay, so take down your practice problem. The number of monthly breakdown of your computer is a random variable having a Poisson distribution with mean equal to 1.8. Find the probability that this computer will function for a month first subdivision without a breakdown. Second one, with only one breakdown. Third one, with at least one breakdown. Okay, you have to solve this one by which distribution? Poisson. Okay, whether you can solve the same by binomial if it is not mentioned. Forget that it is mentioned as by Poisson distribution. So see the statement and tell me, can you solve it by binomial? Why? That is what I told you. Forget that sentence. Okay, forget the word Poisson distribution. Leave that word. Read the statement and tell me whether you can solve the problem by using binomial. Yes. How can you? To solve by binomial means we need two parameters. What are the parameters? N and P. Are you given the n value? Where the n value is there? 1.8. Is 1.8 the number? Mean. It is given as mean. Are you given the n value? Are you given the p value? No, we don't know the probability of a failure. Not given. So you can't solve this problem by binomial. Because what is the only information we know? Only the mean value. For binomial, what is the mean? N. By solving them, we can't find what is n or what is p. Because we don't have any relation. What is the only possible value for you? Mean alone. If only the mean value is given, no other information is given, you can solve the problem only by using Poisson. Because for Poisson distribution, mean is same as the parameter lambda. Okay, so if mean alone is given means you can solve the problem only by using Poisson. Whether it is mentioned or not, we should remember this point. Okay, only if you know n and p value, you can solve it by using binomial. Otherwise, you can't solve the problem by using binomial. Okay, ma? So tell me what are the data given? Mean means what is the notation? Lambda. We are given lambda equal to 1.8. How will you decide x? What will be x, no? About what you are going to discuss? Find the probability that this computer without breakdown or one breakdown or at least one. So what you fix for x? Breakdown. X be the random variable denoting the number of breakdowns of the computer. Okay, what is the first subdivision you have to find? Without. So what is the x value? 0. No breakdown at all, so x equal to 0. Second one? X equal to 1. Only 1. Third one? At least 1. At least 1 means? Greater than or equal to 1. What is the higher limit? Infinity, because we don't know how many times it is going to get breakdown. That is not that. We can't define that one. So 1 to infinity. So how will you solve that one? Complement. What is the complementary? 1 minus the probability of less than 1 means what is the only value? 0. That would have calculated in the first subdivision itself. Just substitute and you can get the answer. Easy or no? So if lambda alone is given, which distribution? We can solve by binomial if only if both n and p are known. Not only given, it should be known. By some other way also you will be able to get that one. General information also you can find the probability value, right or no? If like that means we can go for binomial, but no other chances, only lambda value means you have to go only for the Poisson distribution. Is that clear everyone? Any doubt with these two distributions? We are moving on to the next one now. We are going to discuss what is the geometric distribution. Okay, in binomial as well as in Poisson, what we discussed is that the probability of the xth success. Yes or no? What is x?
Randomly.
X number of success. X equal to 2 means what is the meaning? 2 success. X equal to 3 means? 3 success. X equal to 4 means? 4 success. That is what we are discussed in here, binomial as well as in Poisson. But in geometry, what we are going to discuss is that what is the chance of happening for the first success? Okay, what is the chance that my first success is going to happen only in the 5th trial? But the first success, ethnal trial and discuss the geometry. Other two we are discussing for the n number of success or x number of success. Okay, the 5th success epon nadakudhu, the 6th success epon nadakudhu discuss pannom. Binomial Poisson. And at geometry we are going to discuss everything based on first success. And the first success eppo nadakka poradhu discuss pannadhu vandu geometric distribution. Okay, I am going to hit the target for 10 times. What is the chances that my first success happens only in the 5th trial? Apna remaining 4 will be a fail. Nadapati also 5th line the first success eppo nadakudradha mattum na discuss panapom. Then it will come under the geometric distribution. Okay, so geometric means we are going to discuss only the first success. Okay, can you understand the difference now? Yes, because geometric distribution in the statement only they will give, they will not mention it to be a geometric distribution. You have to identify whether it is solved by binomial, Poisson or geometric. So geometric means what is the meaning? The first success. Okay, so take down geometric distribution. Geometric distribution. So right, a random variable x, whose PMF is given by probability of capital X equal to small x is equal to p cube power x minus 1, comma x equal to 1 to etc. up to infinity, is said to be a geometric random variable, is said to be a geometric random variable with parameter p. with parameter p. So what is the explanation I gave you for geometry? You are going to perform the experiment until the first success occurs. What is P now? Probability of success. What is Q? Probability of failure. So I am going to conduct the experiment for X number of times. Okay. So I am going to identify where is my first success is going to occur. So what is the remaining number of failures? Totally X times we are conducting. Okay. I am going to get the success only one time. So how many failures will be there?
E minus
X minus 1. Totally we are going to repeat the experiment for X number of times. Okay, out of that I am going to get only the one success. So all the remaining will be the failure. So what will be the number of failure? X minus 1. So all the other things are failures 1. So you are getting this Q power X minus 1. I am going to get success only 1. So 3 Q power X minus 1. Okay, wow. So what is the chance that I get the success only at the third attempt? Okay, I am going to get the success only at the third attempt. What about the first two? Failure. So for first failure it will be Q. Second failure it will be Q. Success will be P. So what will be my answer? P Q square. That is what we write as the formula. Only at the third trial I am going to get my first success. All the others will be the failure. Can you understand the formula how we are writing it? Yes. So there is one more way of writing the same formula. In some books you may follow it as P Q power X, where X varies from 0, 1, 2, etc. up to infinity. This way also you can represent. Only the variation of X will vary. So X minus 1 means X starts from 1 to infinity. X means X varies from 0 to infinity. Both we can make use for geometric distribution. Okay, any doubt? So how we define geometric distribution? P Q power X minus 1. P is the probability of success and Q is the probability of failure. Okay. So take note. So as usual you have to study your MTF, mean and variance. Shall I leave it to you? Yes, I taught you for two distributions. Can you study for the geometric distribution? How to find the MTF and how to find the mean and the variance. Okay. And there is one important property for this geometric distribution. That is also a possible part B question, 8 mark question. So that is called as a memoryless property. What is the meaning of memoryless? Now, okay, that is the same with our distribution. It will forget about whatever has happened previously. It will consider only about the current event alone. It will not bother about all the previous things happened. It is going to discuss only about the present situation alone. It will never consider the past one. That is called as the memoryless property. Out of the MDF distributions, only two distributions will be having this property. One is in discrete, one will be discussing in our continuous case. So this is also a possible part B question statement as well as the proof. Okay, so memoryless means what is the meaning? It is going to forget about all the past. Okay, it is going to consider only about the present situation only. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி என்ன நடந்தாலும் அதை பத்தி கவலையே படாது. இந்த நிமிஷம் என்னமோ அதை வச்சுட்டு அது வந்து அதோட ப்ராபர்ட்டி வேல்யூவை கண்டுபிடிக்கும். So that is called as the memoryless property. So take down memoryless property. Memoryless property. Statement. If X has a geometric distribution, if X has a geometric distribution, comma, then for any two positive integer, m and n, probability of X greater than m plus n given X greater than m is equal to probability of X greater than n. This is the mathematical form of the explanation what I told you. probability of x greater than m plus n given x greater than m is equal to probability of x greater than n. Okay, well, now you are going to do this in a mathematical way. So start with the solution. What is the left side, ma? What type of probability? A not by.
Given.
Given. Conditional probability A given B. So first we are going to take the help of the definition of our conditional probability. So right, by definition, probability of x greater than m plus n given x greater than m is equal to, tell me the definition now. A given B? Definition. Say it louder. A intersection B by B. Forgetting everything. So x greater than m plus n intersection x greater than m divided by probability of x greater than m. Numerator will be intersection, but denominator will be the second term. That is the definition. Now identify what will be our numerator one. What will be the intersection part? I will draw the real line axis. We are having two numbers, m plus n. Which will be greater? M plus n will be greater. So m will be before m plus n. Somewhere here is m and somewhere here is m plus n. Okay, because along with m we are going to add some more terms. So what is the intersection part? M. Okay. Others. Very intersection யோசிக்காத என்ன சிம்பிள் இருக்குன்னு வச்சுக்கோ. எதோட intersection equal to இல்ல. What is the symbol you are having? X greater than m. Greater than m is?
M plus n.
M to infinity. What is the next part? Greater than m plus n. Greater than m plus n is m plus n to infinity. Now you take the common part. What is the common part?
M plus n to infinity.
Greater than m plus n. Don't look only to the number and design. Whatever symbol you are having, that matters. Okay, less than means it will be a reverse rule. Okay, we are having greater than part. So you have to draw that and identify. So what is the intersecting part? Greater than m plus n. So numerator is probability of x greater than m plus n divided by x greater than m. Okay, we have simplified this. Now using the definition, we are going to find what is this answer. We are going to substitute and check whether we are going to get the right side or not. Okay, write it. Should we so right, probability of x greater than m is equal to what is the definition, ma'am? What is the definition for geometry? P cube over x minus 1. X varies from 1 to infinity. Here greater than m is what will be the range? M to infinity. So this is equal to summation x equal to m to infinity p cube over x minus 1. Okay, we have to take all the values from m to infinity. Now expand this one. Anything is independent of x, one? P. So you can take it outside. It does not have x value. P into. First substitute x is equal to m. What will be the answer? Cube over m minus